Okay, so in this problem, the limit is x approaches -6 as square root of 10 minus x minus 4 over x plus 6. So the first thing what you want to do when you have a limit problem is just plug in and see if it works. So we plug in -6 here, so it's minus -6, so it becomes plus 6. So it's 10 plus 6, 16. Square root of 16 is 4, so 4 minus 4 is 0. And then on the bottom, -6 plus 6 is 0. So it's 0 over 0, so it's in a form that is not acceptable. So then we continue. So we want to get rid of the square root. So a trick to getting rid of it is to multiply it by the inverse. The same thing, except we do plus instead of minus. And the reason why we do this is shown right here. So let's multiply this out and see why this works. So we do we'll start on this side. So square root of 10 minus x times square root of 10 minus x. The square roots cancel. Okay, so because when you multiply two square roots, they cancel. So it becomes 10 minus x. Then the next one, square root of 10 minus x times 4. So 4 times square root of 10 minus x. Next, it's -4. So -4 times 10 minus x. So -4 to 10 minus x. Finally, -4 times plus 4. And then, so that becomes -16. So what you'll see here is this is the exact same thing, except that it's different signs. Here it's plus, and here it's minus. So these will actually cancel out. So both of these cancel out. And then that's why we do the inverse. Because when we do this, when we do the inverse, these two cancel out, and then we can have a problem with no square root, and that's our initial goal, to get rid of that square root. So if you multiply it on the numerator, you have to do the same to the denominator, and we did that right here. So after these two cancel, you're left with 10 minus x minus 16, and on the new denominator, you're multiplying the same thing. So you have x plus 6 and the square root of 10 minus x plus 4. So now we'll continue on, and then let's see. Okay, so here we have 10 minus x minus 16. So minus 16 plus 10 is minus 6, and here it's minus x. So we keep all of that, and then we keep all of this. Now we continue on, and what I did here was I pulled out a -1. I pulled out a -1, making it x plus 6. If you distribute this, you'll get this answer, because -1 times x is -x, and -1 times 6 is -6. So why I did this is so I can match the numerator and denominator, so this will both cancel out. So both of these will cancel out, and this is crucial because a lot of people make a mistake here. They forget about the -1, because this negative sign is actually still a 1. It's a -1. It's just hidden. So remember that. So it's -1 here, and so the x plus 6's cancel out, and then you're left with this on the denominator. So now, since we've done that, now we can try plugging it in again. So we plug in -6 here. Now remember, when you plug in -6, use parentheses. Therefore, you'll catch this easy mistake. So this will become 10 minus -6 will become plus. So it'll become 10 plus 6. So it'll become 10 plus 6 is 16. So yeah, that's something to watch out for. If it's -6, make sure you use parentheses, especially with the minus sign, because that will become a plus. So that'll become 10 plus 6 equals 16. So square root of 16 right there. And so you have -1, square root of 16 plus 4. And then square root of 16 is 4, so -1, 4 plus 4 is -1 over 8. And that's your answer. So I hope that helped, and thanks for watching.